okay, so you're for people going out and getting smashed all the time, but you're against someone wanting to have like a joint in their house. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense to me.
The burnt aggro.
Is weed legal in New Zealand?
It is not at the moment, but we just voted on it a week or two ago. The elections were here. You know, it's on the vote, but it hasn't been released yet if it passed or not. I think it'd be the stupidest thing ever for New Zealand now, especially for people that have
to legalize it. Are you saying?
No, if it doesn't pass, that's the dumbest thing they could have done.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Here's my reason behind it. Is that they've done a really good job with all the coronavirus. They've given businesses, even my small business got like a subsidy, like a wage subsidy, so it can keep money coming in. They've given out millions and millions and millions of dollars to keep things running. And then you get all the people who were saying, oh, where's the money coming from? Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like that'd be like kind of the opposite party and the people that are against the party that's in the government at the moment. Look at like places like Illinois who made like millions in the first day that it was legalized. People are not going to stop using it. They're just not going to be able to control it. And it's going to be a lot of like the gangs and things that still control it all. That's one of my reasons why. Two is because New Zealand's a huge grower of grapes for like wine and produce wine and beers and things like that. They love drinking wine and beer here. And it's like, okay, so you're for people going out and getting smashed all the time, but you're against someone wanting to have like a joint in their house. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense to me.
Do they punish people that are caught with weed heavily in New Zealand?
No, I think they're pretty lenient on it. My good friend, he knew some guys that got busted for growing it. And he said the cops just came in and they took all the female plants and left all the males.
That's dirty.
Yeah.
What a dick move.
And the same friend had another guy that he got caught with some at the airport trying to get on a flight. And he just had to fill out like this little paper saying that it was for personal use. And then they took it and that was it. So he didn't get like not even a fine or anything.
What's crazy is you can fly out of LAX now with weed legally if it's under a certain amount. Yeah. I think the medical benefits haven't been fully found out yet completely, you know, and I think that from what I've researched and stuff, because of with everything with like my daughter, I think it'd be a huge disadvantage not to have it for medical use. And it's proven for lots of things, you know, that it's great for epilepsy and stuff like that. Weed has helped me so much in my life, man. When I was coming up in the St. Louis area, I never smoked weed. I did occasionally here and there at some parties, but I wasn't like a consistent smoker. I was more of a drinker. But when I drink, my actions are more impetuous, meaning once I start drinking and get to my level, I'm like, all right, let's go, you know? I've always been that kind of guy. Like I gotta do something. I need to take some type of action, you know? And drinking just enhances that. But like once I moved to California, like, and I started smoking weed more on a consistent basis, I realized, man, I like the psychological effect on my brain of weed because it helps me to like slow down time and not be in a rush to do things. I can like prioritize things in my mind better throughout the day.
Yeah, I just find the difference between it, you know, so much more less violent. People get less violent. You know, you don't see people out wrecking stuff when they're, you know, smoking, you know, drunk, they're smashing things.
This concludes our danse macabre.